Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. We are learning WooCommerce theme development tutorial. This is our part 3. Inside this video session guys, we will discuss about course, first phase, plan details. If you go to next tab, so in the last video, we had seen that how can we install the latest version of WordPress in our local machine, that is 5.4.1. So inside this course, we are going to move phase by phase. First of all, we need to understand that is what is all about our template hierarchy to develop a custom theme in WordPress. If suppose we don't want to understand this means about the template, custom template, or let's say custom theme development, then it will be might difficult to move with the WooCommerce, because WooCommerce is a platform which includes all its functionality with the WordPress. So first of all, we need to understand all about template hierarchy or the basic idea about custom theme development in WordPress. So we are going to move step by step inside this course. So at the first phase, we are going to understand about theme basic files, that is what are the basic files we need while developing a custom theme. For example, let's say that we have all about our theme informations inside style.css, as well as we have screenshot.png to actually indicate our theme representational UI. We have index.php, we have page.php, and so on. So at the very first step, we need to understand all about page.php, page-template name, it means page name.php, index.php, style.css, as well as screenshot.png. So we need to understand all about theme basic files. After that, we need to understand that is WordPress default functions. As we know that we have another files as a part of templates, something like header.php, footer.php. So these are a part of a file. So how can we include these files in our theme? So we are going to use some WordPress functions for that, like get header as well as get footer. So in the same way, we have some WordPress built-in functions which might help to include our template files. After going through these basic sessions, now next we need to understand about page templates as well as template hierarchy. It means that let's say we have a about us page. As we know that inside WordPress, every page or every post have a post ID, and every page by default opens the template called page.php. But let's say that if we want to make a separate layout of about us page, means I don't want to use about the default layout of default.php, so how can we proceed with that? So inside that section, we need to understand that if we want to make a separate layout of about us page, so how can we provide a separate layout for that page? After going from step 1 means step A, step B, step C, now next we need to install a Bootstrap theme. While installing that theme, we need to understand more deeper inside a theme development. That is, how can we include our page template files like a header.php, footer.php, style.css, page.php, as well as page name or page id.php. As well as we also understand about importance of functions.php. While going through that functions.php, we are going to use some action hooks to define our assets file, like including JavaScript plugins file as well as style sheets file. Also, we will use some action hooks which runs or triggers after our setup of theme. By the help of the same file called functions.php, we will register our navigation menu. while going through that menu, we will call inside our header or anywhere of the template. So step by step, we will understand each functionality of each file inside WordPress. And finally, we will use that template file means a very basic simple bootstrap theme for our WooCommerce development. And then we are going to install our WooCommerce plugin and start customizing the features as well as provided default layouts like archive product, cart, checkout, my account, single product details, and so on. So all the features of WooCommerce integration we will start inside this very basic simple bootstrap theme. But before using WooCommerce, we need to understand about some basic concepts about developing a custom theme in WordPress. So from the next video guys, we are going to create a new folder inside our directory, as we know that inside this WP content we have a themes folder. Inside this themes folder we will store all the themes what basically inside this WordPress. So right now this is all about the 3 default provided themes WordPress default provides. Now inside this folder we will make a folder of our custom theme name and we will do all the settings what we have discussed. So inside this video session guys, if you went out, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.